Cassy officially took the stand and they jumped right in, not wasting any time. Before I get into what she has already said, I just want to say that her husband is in the courtroom and the defense tried to get him removed, saying that they might call him up as a witness later. But the prosecutor pushed back, saying that Cassy is going to need her support system when she's on the stand. They ended up meeting in the middle, saying that he can stay, but he will have to leave once Cassy gets to 2018, where she alleges that Diddy had her. Now, throughout Cassy's testimony, it's being said that she was dabbing her eyes, she was emotional, and she was resting her hand on her belly. Obviously, we know Cassy as a 38-year-old pregnant woman, but she described meeting Diddy when she was just 19 years old. She was modeling in New York City, but after meeting, she signed a 10-album deal with his label, Bad Boy Records. She was very honest with her testimony. She talked about the fact that he was this larger-than-life entrepreneur, and she was a fan of his music. She said she was 21 when Diddy made his first move. She was in Vegas celebrating her birthday when Diddy, out of nowhere, kissed her in the bathroom. She was really confused. She was young and a new artist and didn't really know the lay of the land when it came to things like that. She said she did not want him to kiss her at her 21st birthday, and she ran back to her room crying and telling her friend. After that, he started inviting her to hotel rooms in New York where he was staying because his home was being renovated. Cassy admitted she wanted to be around Diddy the same way everybody else did at that time. He said he was this fun, exciting, entertaining guy who happened to have her career in his hands. Cassy described herself as someone that was truly inexperienced at the time and said that he would do on her, but that she wouldn't on him. She said he would make her feel crazy for not reciprocating and said that he was the first person she did that with. Cassy does say that at this time, she was still involved with someone else. Cassy talked about a trip she took later to Miami with Diddy and said that on that trip, Diddy gave her a blue dolphin pill. She said that was the first time they had actually done it. Cassy also testified that Diddy basically controlled everything. Music, her image, who she talked to, made her submit song lists that were assigned busy work just to keep her occupied. As far as her music goes, she says he gave her no control over the release of her music and that she recorded hundreds of songs, 9 albums worth, but only released one. She said she was never paid for the rest. In fact, it almost felt like the freak-offs became the work. Cassy says once she started dating Diddy, she had to cut off her manager because he was managing her former boyfriend. As far as living arrangements, she said at one point they moved back to LA so he could be closer to his kids, but he was paying the rent and he had the keys to her apartment and he would walk in unannounced. She also said that he had her so close to his home that he could travel between the two with a golf cart. She wasn't responding to him. He became an incessant caller and he would send security and assistants to track her down. Cassy also talked about the physical abuse in the relationship. He would knock me over, drag me, kick me, stomp me in the head if I was down. He said it happened too frequently and that he would leave her with black eyes, knots, busted lips, and bruises all over her body. It didn't stop with the physical abuse because she said he was